But y'all already know niggas can get them Blicks in them clubs like that, them hole in the walls, them strip clubs, shit like that. Nigga make connections with security guards, whether they serving them or they bring them some other type of business, or they just popular, or they the biggest drug dealers in the city, or they got fear, or whatever, right? Other ways you can get guns in the club, right? You can say you don't know nobody, right? What you could do is come to the club early, or you ain't really gotta come early, but right where, you know, I say if they shut down at 2, come at 12 and watch the females who can get in the club through the side door, or watch the females who don't really get searched like that, or watch the females who really got relationships with the security, whether it's cousin, family, friends, they the one on before, you know what I'm saying? And they slide right through the side door, or yeah, they get in without really getting patted down and shit like that. These the females that you wanna, you know, build a relationship with, and yeah, whether you gotta talk to them, get their number, do what you gotta do, you know, talk your spiel, drop your sauce on them, yeah, and get in the door like that right there with the females. That's why it's important to have different type of weapons. You wanna go to the gun show and go to the private owners, well, all you really gotta do is have your ID and shit like that, or if somebody got their concealed, well, another female got to conceal your partner, send him and get the private sales. That way they ain't got to do no paperwork. It's just hand over fist cash. They look at the ID and sell it to you, right? So then you want to go get the 380s, the Taurus, or the Ruger, the little small 380s or the real small 9s. I ain't talking about like the Glock 27, the double stacks, or even a single stack. No, I'm talking about the real small ones. A small one like this right here. See, a size like this what a female can put in her purse and slide through the side door with the security. You know, now this one may be too big, too thick for the boot. You understand that? But if you got a ankle holster, you understand that? Like, you can probably squeeze that one in there. You got an ankle holster. Order them online, go to the gun show. But yeah, like, because a female, she can put her bill folder, cell phone over this right here. And you can, you know, or you can go even smaller than that and get the 22 or the 25 and throw it in the boot. You know what I'm saying? That way, niggas still want to pat you down. Even do a little light pat. He do a little light pat where he don't really like go hard, but he just do a little light pat. Make sure you got no knives and shit like that. You can throw that bitch in the boot. You know, but yeah, the little Ruger, I would throw it up there, but I don't know if YouTube, you know what I'm saying? They may yell at my shit because I did that. But yeah, you go get that Ruger, that small Ruger, the real small one, 380 or the 9, and play it like that. But yeah, like using females who got good relationships with security, you can get them guns in like that. You building a relationship, whether say you don't know the security and you ain't popular. What you'll do, what I do is, now, let me say this first. What I do is, I can just go in the club and go to the security guards and be like, hey, I got the hard plates, because I really got them. I can get you the hard plates, level 4 plus, level 4, level 3 plus. And then I can get you bulletproof helmets, bulletproof face masks, bulletproof book bags. I can get you binary triggers, not no switches though. But I ain't trying to sneak no Blicks in, but I can really do that. So I'm gonna build a relationship with any security. Ain't no security gonna turn that type of conversation down with me. Especially when I ain't trying to run no play on them or nothing like that. Yeah, bulletproof book bags, vests, whatever you need. I supply your whole team. You know what I'm saying? So you can do it that way, but you got to really have the connects. You got to really have the gear that you say you can give them, because they may call you bluff, right? Or you're going to have to really, you know. And I know you ain't trying to pay, you know, $1,000, $500 per plate. My level 4 plates, $500 per plate, $550. You know, I can probably get the and because the reason why I'm gonna pay $500 per plate, because I get the light plates. Yeah, the light plates, real light. Now I can go get a heavier plate and pay like $350 for the level 4. I can get level 3 plus, $150, $179. I spend that and build a relationship with them. Probably end up spending like $500, $600, $700. You know what I'm saying? But I already got boxes of stacks of plates. You know what I'm saying? I already got that in the storage. You understand that? But that's one way. Another way would be, every time you come to the club and you tipping them big, like you give them your ticket or whatever, however you get in, and you tip them an extra 100, or extra 50. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could be connects to other stuff that they need. Real estate, cars, jewelry. You could turn them on to some hoes. Let some hoes freak them out, threesome, whatever. And yeah, you build a relationship like that. It's all different plays, man. Fixing their credit, adding trade lines, primary. You can do it, or know somebody that can do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why having a conversation with them, getting to know them, all this ain't gonna happen in one night. This may take you 2 months to get all this information. You know what I'm saying? Where he really open up and give you the game on what he need, and you could be a fool on that parlay. Yeah, on them sport betting shits and like that, and you really be hitting, and you show him the results, and yeah, you give him some picks, and he really hitting. Y'all build a relationship like that, and don't just try to build one-with-one. That's why you gotta have your paper right, or have your connects right, and that way, when you meet multiple security guards, because that one that you are getting good with, he may not be working that night, or he may be way over there. He don't see you, so you need to get in good with about two or three. You know what I'm saying? And run it like that, and you'll better get shit like that. I ain't gonna say all the time, but when you need to, you'll better slide in that bitch. Now, when the police searching at the door and shit like that, sometimes it be like that. I don't know now. Then other times, you make it just sneaking in on your own. If they ain't got the metal detectors, you make them get in on your own type shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes who you hanging with can get you in without really getting searched that hard and shit like that. But you got to be able to roll with them every time, damn near. So that's a couple of ways where you can sneak Blicks in and shit like that. That ain't every way. There's other ways and shit too, though. But it's just a few ways. But, you're going to always take that risk of something like this happening in a club when you go into hole in the wall, strip clubs, after hour spots. It don't matter the rapper. Now, certain rappers do bring out certain gangsters and shit like that, but it could be a regular night. It could be a regular night. But anytime you go to an urban environment, a hood club, strip club, house party, whatever, it's gonna be some type of weapon in there. Knives, brass knuckles, handguns, whatever. It's gonna be in there, because in them type of situations, it's always gonna be a security or somebody at the door that's gonna take some money under the table because they ain't getting paid that much. There's always gonna be somebody working the door that's from the hood, or they trapping. Y'all gotta understand, most of these dudes on these clubs, they be still trapping, still in the streets, come from the streets. They been fucking with dudes in the city for however long, serving, whatever. If they don't let the regular niggas in, they gonna let the celebrities come in with they fi. So you gotta ask yourself, is you cool with being in that type of environment? And if it go down, nigga, let it go down right now. If it's beef, if it's beef, if it's beef. If this club in this certain hood, and cause you in the hood or you a street guy, the east side into it with the south, the north into it with the west, Bloods and Crips, they into it, they go here. GDs and BDs, they go here, they into it. Latin Kings and whoever Vice Lords, if they beefing, they into it. It's like, man, not including what can get started inside the club. Then you got females, they be beefing because they sleeping with the same guy or whatever they beefing about. They carrying Blicks. Getting hit by a stray, it can come from a female. Then you got studs, they got issues with dudes and females. You got all type of shit. So yeah, man, them pipes, them knives, it's gonna get snuck in. It's gonna get snuck in, so that's the risk we take. But